Hey guys, Lionheart here. First of all, just wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a lovely time over the holidays. Hope you're safe and well and just have a wonderful time however you're celebrating. Now, I also want to let you guys know about my content schedule over the next few days, the next week or so. And then I thought, well, while I'm making this video, I might as well talk about what my initial plans are for new series in early 2023. Because a lot of you guys have been asking recently, you know, when are you going to start X new campaign on this game, or when's your next Crusader Kings series? Are you going to play this game? Are you going to do that? So I thought I'll just explain it all, what my plans are right now. I'll also invite you guys a little bit later on in the video to share any suggestions or thoughts on games you'd like to see me either do a first look on or do a full let's play, or consider for doing a full let's play at some point throughout 2023. There'll probably be some stuff that I miss at some point. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update on what my plans are over the next few weeks, and I guess the first few months of 2023. So for the next few days, probably by the time this video goes up, I think it will be out on Christmas Eve. So happy Christmas Eve, everyone. Merry Christmas for tomorrow. Not planning on releasing any videos on Christmas Day or Boxing Day, the 26th. Likely there will be some videos between the 27th and the 29th. But I'm not actually planning on recording any of my regular video-only content, i.e. Kalida and Valkyria. The next Kalida upload will be on Friday the 30th, and there should also be another Valkyria upload on Saturday the 31st. We'll be back to a full regular schedule from the 2nd of January. In terms of streams, I'll either do a stream... Well, the first stream back will be either the 27th, Tuesday the 27th, or Wednesday the 28th. Haven't 100% decided yet. I will post on my Discord, Twitter, and the YouTube community tab here at some point on the 26th to give you guys an idea of what I've planned. But streams next week, we're going to be doing a few of our charity fundraiser redeems. I'll mention what that's all about a little bit later if you aren't aware. Our charity fundraiser for Canine Partners that we do every December and into January, fundraising through till the 13th of January this year. But yeah, next week there will be a Lady Lionheart takeover where she'll be playing a game that chat chooses live on Twitch for a few hours. I've also got a hot sauce challenge, another hot sauce challenge in Bannerlord to complete at some point, and then also planning on playing more Factorio, which we started playing the other day, and I'm now absolutely addicted and hooked. I am recording that. I don't know yet if I'm going to make it like a mini side series, or whether I'm just going to edit up kind of my best and worst moments, if that makes sense. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, planning to do more Factorio streaming next week at some point, and then hopefully some Darktide with the guys as well. That'll be good fun. Darktide I haven't been recording and editing up. I've just been exclusively streaming that. I may well make some content from it at some point. But yeah, if you want to see it right now, me playing Darktide over on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LionheartX10. Then, as I've said, we're back to a full regular schedule from Monday, the 2nd of January, with obviously regular Kalida uploads, regular Valkyria uploads, Bellacore, Bannerlord series, a bit of Carthage as well. So looking past that into 2023, I have a load of content right now, existing series. My schedule is completely full up, so I am currently working to finish a good chunk of my current campaigns and let's plays before I look to start new content. Bellacore I think is probably going to be my next series to finish. So I'll be kind of pushing to get some slightly longer streams in of Bellacore over the next few weeks through January, so that hopefully by the end of January that's finished. Valkyria as well is making good progress too, so we'll see how that goes and what sort of progress we make with that. The Carthage campaign we've now brought back. We're streaming and recording that every week at the moment. That is getting very close to being finished. Once I start finishing series such as Carthage, then I'm going to bring back the Scrag campaign, because I hate to leave campaigns unfinished if I can help it. You know, save game corruptions, or me just really massively losing interest in the game I'm playing, which has happened once or twice with Troy campaigns. I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. The the late game kind of pacing just really I would just lost interest, sailing across the Aegean and just auto resolving countless battles against Troy to finish them off, which is a shame because I do like the kind of completionist side of just finishing off a campaign, getting the victory objectives, but sometimes I guess, you know, it just doesn't happen. But I don't like to do that. I don't like to make a habit of that. So yeah, Scrag's coming back. We will finish that and get that done. We're not doing all the Souls battles. We'll probably just do the Khorne battle and the Be'lakor one, actually fighting at the rest of Auto Resolve, because we've seen them so many times across my other campaigns now. But yeah, we'll get that Ogre Kingdom series done. Once Carthage and Scrag are both finished, we'll be bringing back a blast from the past, Oxyotl, Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. The save still works. I checked it a few weeks ago. It's still all good. So I want to get that campaign finished because we were really close to completing that campaign. And then Warhammer 3 came out and yeah, lost track and ability to keep up with that, unfortunately. But yeah, I want to finish that one as well. So those are kind of like 3 legacy series that I would call them right now. Carthage, Scrag, and Oxyotl. I want to finish all of them, clear that backlog. Be'lakor and Valkyr finishing up at some point. My Bannerlord series, obviously the Khuzait one we've started, that's probably got a ways to it. Sturgia could also probably take a while. I think we're going to end up going for full map conquest with that one, but we could also make some pretty lightning progress with that over the next few weeks as well. I'm hoping I will have Be'lakor and one other series finished by the end of January, which will allow me to start the first of 2 new series that I have planned going forward. And these are ones that if you've watched any streams or you've asked in videos recently, you will know, you should probably be aware that these are kind of my plans. But for those that don't know, drum roll, end of January, hopefully, as long as I've got space on the schedule, I'll be starting a brand new Third Age Divide and Conquer 5.0 series. 5.0 of Divide and Conquer released into public beta the other week. Apparently, the only difference really between the 5.0 public beta and what will be the final release is a few extra kind of bug fixes and further tweaking. Apparently, it's content complete. So all the extra features and stuff they wanted to add in for 5.0 are done. So yeah, we'll be looking to start a campaign in that. The voting options, I've got 4 solid factions in mind that I want to include in the poll. But we can have on the YouTube community tab where we'll host this, we can have up to 5 options. So if I do think of another faction, or if you guys, if you've checked out 5.0 already and you know there's a good faction with, you know, some new improvements or just a good unique start or just interesting mechanics, feel free to let me know in the comment section. But the 4 factions so far are Dwarves of Eredlun, all the way over in the west, Angmar, the Witch King, Elves of Mirkwood, or Easterlings of Rune, because you guys have been asking me for years to do an Easterlings of Rune campaign. So it's on the options. We'll see what you guys vote for. Obviously, we did have a High Elf campaign last, but Elves of Mirkwood play quite differently. They've got a lot of different units, and I think the kind of cluster of enemies around them makes for quite an interesting campaign. So I wanted to include them. Of those 4 so far, I would say the one I'm most keen to play is Angmar. I've wanted to do an Angmar campaign for ages. So not to influence your vote, but to influence your vote, please vote for Angmar. But I appreciate we have had a lot of campaigns in that northern area of the map. So yeah, we shall see. So yeah, that's the first new series I want to start. As I said, planning on having that start at the end of January. That'll be the plan. That will be a series, like I've said for a while now, I did say I want to do my next Third Age series as a series that I streamed on Twitch and recorded at the same time. However, I will be recording it without my face cam. Won't have any alerts or anything like that. I'll edit it up to remove any pauses and breaks. So it should seem like a regular straight to YouTube video. If this doesn't work out and people don't necessarily enjoy it in that format, then we'll go back to just doing it straight to video for future Third Age series. I know I said this last time, but my hope and my plan is that when this Third Age series ends, it will be it won't be replaced by a different game. It will just roll into another Third Age Divide and Conquer campaign. That is my hope. That is my plan. Obviously, that could be derailed a little bit, covering other games at times, or if Creative Assembly drop further DLC for Warhammer 3, or God forbid they release a historical game. Fingers crossed we hear something about the next historical. People are going to ask me what do I think is coming next. I think logically it can only ever be either Empire 2 or Medieval 3, because I think CA realized they need to go for like a safe core historical for the next historical title. And I think both Empire 2 or a Victoria Total War, perhaps, if they look to cover that period, or a Medieval 3 would both be logical choices. But please, 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 CA, we don't need Queen Victoria with special abilities and powers. And we don't need Richard the Lionheart, you know, charging into battle and Lubuing his way through millions. Let's have a classic historical Total War approach for a historical Total War game. We don't need fantasy in either of those. So, fingers crossed. That's not to say they could do other historical games, by the way. Those are just the two I think are most likely to be announced next. Obviously, there's still lots of other historical periods and conflicts that they could cover. But yeah, I reckon I would like to think that they realize that we actually need a proper historical game as the next historical game, not a romanticized retelling or a hybrid. Anyway, so yeah, I assume there will be some Warhammer 3 DLC at some point, hopefully, in the next few months as well. Obviously, I will be covering that. In terms of when will I be doing more Warhammer 3 like Immortal Empires campaigns? Obviously, we've got the Khalida campaign, the Be'lakor and the Valkyr. When Be'lakor and Valkyr end, I don't think I'll be replacing them with new Warhammer 3 content. I think the only series that when it ends will lead into another Warhammer 3 campaign will probably be Khalida. But again, if CA suddenly go, oh, here's new DLC, and, you know, the schedule doesn't quite allow for my other ones to have finished to roll into that, then I'll have to make some adjustments. But that's kind of the plan so far. We're dialing down a little bit to just play some of the other titles that you guys enjoy here on the channel. So finally, the second new series that I already have planned to start once we have space on the schedule is another Crusader Kings 3 series. It won't be as long, I hope, as Iceland to India or Restoring the Roman Empire, but it's going to be an Iberian struggle series. I've mentioned that I wanted to do this for a long time now. And I'm looking to play as Geoffrey the Hairy, who I can't remember if he starts as Count of Barcelona or if I think it's his goal to unify all of Barcelona again. But the end goal for me in that series will be to win the Iberian struggle and conquer all of Iberia as well. But yeah, he's one of the scenario injected characters. I just quite like the fact that he's called Geoffrey the Hairy. So let's do it. Let's get hairy. So yeah, we'll be doing that Iberian struggle with all the relevant DLC, obviously everything enabled, and we'll have good fun with that. And yeah, that'll be, obviously we'll stream that, edit it. You guys know the drill with CK3 content, and so far you guys have really enjoyed that format, so that's how that will continue. So yeah, that's the second new series. Third Age and Crusader Kings 3 are next. Outside of that, looking beyond, I am super open to other game suggestions, either for first looks or for consideration into full Let's Plays or campaigns. Please do specify why you think I should check out a certain game though, if it's got, you know, cool mechanics or something like that. Games that are on my radar, Company of Heroes 3, definitely want to do like a full series playing through that. I think that'd be really good. I want to kind of see what that brings to the table. I do want to play Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, but I need to finish streaming and recording and uploading Space Marine 1. So that's also on my radar. There's probably a load of others that have already kind of left my mind, because, yeah, dad life be tiring. Oh, dear. But yeah, if there's any games, anything you think I should keep my eyes peeled for, let me know. And yeah, I look forward to reading through all of those. In terms of, I've said when I'm not looking to do more Warhammer 3 content necessarily straight away after I finish Be'lakor and Valkyr and, you know, and other stuff. I am at some point, this is probably more towards, if we're going to quarter up the year, towards Q3, Q4 2023, I am considering holding a vote to decide whether I do a campaign on either Napoleon Total War as Napoleon. Caveat to that would be I'd actually want to play through all three of his campaigns. The Egyptian campaign, the Italian camp, or is it the Italian then the Egyptian? Italian, Egyptian, And then the grand campaign, the third one that rolls into the main campaign. We'd probably use Darth Mod again for that, as we have done with all my Napoleon series recently. So that's one option that'll be on the poll. The other one is Thrones of Britannia with the Shield Wall mod, because I've had a lot of people saying I should give Thrones of Britannia another try with that mod specifically, because apparently it really does fix a lot of the kind of core issues that I and many people have with Thrones of Britannia in terms of its pacing, lack of features in some areas. I did say a while back I'd consider Thrones of Britannia for a like a Vikings of Dublin campaign, so I don't know if that's how viable that is with the Shield Wall mod, or what the interest for that is, but that's what I'm considering there. And finally, the third option on the kind of other Total War campaign poll at some point in 2023 would be a return to Shogun 2, the base game, and playing as Takeda, because I did a Takeda campaign. I think it only lasted 10 or so episodes, maybe even not that, and I lost. And I did that right when Shogun 2 came out. And I've not really ever returned back to much, if any, like base game Shogun 2 series. I've done quite a lot of Fall of the Samurai. But yeah, we'll see where the interest is across those three when we have a poll eventually. Obviously, that's kind of fitting that around Warhammer 3 content, my other series, and everything else. Another thing I am considering at some point, likely when I finished both of my current Bannerlord series, is I would like to look to do a modded playthrough, either with the Game of Thrones mod or the Warhammer Old Realms mod. Neither of them are quite ready for like a full series right now. I am potentially thinking about doing like a mini 3 or 4 episode campaign with the latest Old Realms update, the Warhammer mod for Bannerlord, just because they've added in Reichland now and Karl Franz is in the game and stuff as well. So I might do like another mini kind of update run with the Old Realms mod, but no full series just yet. But I'll be keeping tabs on those mods. And as I said, once I finish both my current Bannerlord series, I think my next Bannerlord campaign will be modded, either, you know, heavily mod. I mean, my current ones I am now using a few mods, but I'm looking for my next one to be either an overhaul or heavily modded and customized for the base game. So yeah, sorry it's been a bit of a rambly video, but hopefully that's me spitting out my rough plans for the next few days, weeks, and months ahead into 2023. If you've got any suggestions on top of that you'd like to see me cover, especially, you know, looking at games where I might just do like a first look, a one-off, or we just do like a long 4-hour stream and we turn that into like a either one video or just lots of little hour-long chunks or something like that at some point, do let me know. Always appreciative of all your comments and suggestions. I really do appreciate it. I mean, the way I create content, I feel is very much community driven. It's built from you guys, you know, having a fairly solid guiding hand in what games I play off. Obviously, I'm putting forward the games that I feel I want to play as well. But yeah, it's wouldn't be anywhere without you guys helping me out. So again, thanks always for the support. Really do appreciate it. Speaking of which, kind of come full circle, thank you everyone that has supported the charity fundraiser this year. For those that don't know, we raise money for Canine Partners every December through to either the first or second week of January. This year we're fundraising all the way through till the 13th, end of the second week of January. This year we do it in memory of my dad. We've been doing it since 2019 when he passed. And Canine Partners help train assistance dogs for those in need, those disabled. The dogs help in everyday life with, you know, picking things up, helping them, you know, out and about, and doing all sorts of tasks just to support their partners, but also emotionally and as companions as well. So yeah, the work these dogs do and the difference they make to people's lives is incredible. And yeah, it was a charity that was very near and dear to my dad. It still is to my mum. So yeah, we honor him in his memory every year with this fundraiser. This year I didn't have a specific goal that I wanted to try and fundraise to, because fully appreciate and, you know myself that, you know, times are tough for everyone right now. We're all struggling, you know, financially. Not everyone's going to be as able to, you know, financially support fundraising and things like that. So we didn't have a set goal. you guys did ask how much money would I have to raise to consider shaving my beard off, or just to shave my beard off. And I said a silly amount because I didn't think we'd get close to it. I said £10,000. And what I've done is I've set different forfeits, challenges, rewards every £1,000 between £1,000 and £10,000. But obviously it's not to raise £10,000. I'm happy with raising £1, you know, and helping spread awareness about Canine Partners. But so far to date right now, you guys have helped raise over £5,500. So we're over halfway to the beard going, and we've still got 3 weeks of fundraising. Doesn't matter if we don't raise another single penny. You know, if not, you guys have done amazingly, and thank you so much for the support. Getting over £5,000 this year means I'll be permanently dyeing my beard purple, which is the color of Canine Partners, their main color. So I will be Purple Heart X10. Last year we dyed it purple, but we only used a temporary dye, so it washed out very quickly. So this year we're going permanent. I've got my honeymoon in March. I'm going to be going there with a purple beard. Unless we manage to raise 10,000, in which case we'll dye the beard, keep it for a minimum of 2 weeks so you guys get to enjoy Purple Heart, and then we'll be going what I call full egg. Nothing up here, nothing here. There will be eyebrows. No amount of money can make me shave my eyebrows. You guys have tried. You've tried well, but not well enough. But yeah. Cub Heart has never seen me without a beard, and I actually can't remember. It's been at least 5 or 6 plus years since I fully shaved. So that would be quite a shock. Like, please support charity, but please, could we get to like 9,000 and stop? That'd be great. That'd be lovely. Please don't make me shave it. But yeah, no, seriously, huge thanks to everyone that's just tuned into the streams as well. Even if you've just been, you know, when you guys have supported, just retweeting, sharing messages, telling other people about the amazing work Canine Partners do, that is a massive, massive help as well. So thank you, everyone that has been able to donate, everyone that's been able to tune in, share the message, enjoy the fun. And yeah, thank you all so, so much. It means everything, especially when times are tougher. So yeah, again, it makes me, you know, continue to realize how fortunate, how lucky I am to have such a wonderful community. So thank you all. And I hope, you know, the information I've shared today gets you guys excited about future content, future stuff, future series. So have a Merry Christmas. Have a lovely time. Stay safe, stay well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and ciao for now.